All right, hello everyone. Happy Friday. Today is Friday, June the 30th. It is currently 4:24 p.m. Hope you all are doing well amidst this heat that we've kind of got going on right now, unfortunately. But, you know, it's actually been quite a cool month of June when you look back over the whole kind of year. Not the whole year, the whole month. Temperatures have been running about 2 degrees below average, and then we have this heat wave that has come through where it has just been blistering hot. I walked outside earlier, and it's nice and cool and air conditioned kind of inside the studio and the station, but I walked outside and it just felt like a sauna. It's really hot. And it will be hot straight through kind of the 4th of July weekend, Saturday all the way through Tuesday. So you definitely do want to kind of take it easy the next few days, as there will be some heat that's around the area that's really going to kind of be struggling. Otherwise, I hope you're all doing well. If you're joining on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, come say hi in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. So not only are we kind of dealing with a lot of this heat right now, we are also dealing with some severe storms. There's just so much heat and humidity in the air that there is kind of some what we call mesoscale convective systems that have been moving through. That's really just a fancy name for this kind of line of thunderstorms that kind of been pushing through. It's not like a huge line, but there is kind of a lot of severe warned storms with this. It's almost like a double-edged sword right now, where if you're getting the rain, you may also be getting some severe weather with damaging winds or some large hail. But if you're not getting hit with the rain, then you're dealing with the heat. So it's like a double-edged sword right now. It's like, do you want the rain? Do you not want the rain? Because it's either severe storms or a lot of heat. So we're kind of dealing with a lot weather-wise, but hope everyone's doing well. Let me pull up the Facebook here so I can see how everyone's doing. Oh. So we've got quite a lot of things going on. Here we go. All right, hi everyone. Hey Corinne, it's so nice to see you. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. So it's going to be pretty hot straight through the weekend. So if you're going out to the Warner Robins Independence Day celebration tomorrow, it's on that pavement. So hopefully they'll have some kind of cooling stations there. If they don't, if you're allowed to bring umbrellas or some sort of shade, I would definitely try to do that. I know it could be hard kind of setting it up with the kind of concrete, but it's going to be extremely hot tomorrow, especially out on that concrete. So take a cooler with some water, maybe some fans, kind of some cooling blankets. You know, those kind of like where you get them wet, so then they kind of feel cool. If you have those, take them with you, because it is going to be pretty hot. So I've been tracking, in terms of the rain though, I have been tracking these cluster of thunderstorms as they've been kind of coming through North Georgia, but they've really just shifted to the west, and I was really hoping we were going to get the rain, honestly, so that it was going to cool us off for the rest of tonight. But it shifted west. Not really many of us are seeing the rain right now. We do have kind of one severe thunderstorm warning for portions of Taylor County down here, kind of towards Butler. You're not getting hit with the heavy downpours yet, but you can see kind of this cluster kind of continue to move down. The good news is that as these are kind of pushing farther to the south, they're weakening. So Thomaston, you were under a severe thunderstorm warning until 4:15, so that's been allowed to expire. In portions of Upson County, you're still getting some of that rain, and a little bit farther to the north, over Lamar County, portions of Monroe County, Forsyth might be seeing a little bit of some rain, pushing towards Crawford County and Roberta, maybe getting hit with some showers and some moderate downpours as well over the next little while, but most of us are rain free. I was really hoping we were going to get some sort of rain, but yeah, it's really a double-edged sword right now, where if you're getting the rain, you could be getting some of that severe threat with the damaging winds or the hail, but if you're not getting hit with the rain, it's like the extreme heat. So it's really just one side or the other. Can't really get the best of both worlds right now, unfortunately. Hi Lisa, how are you? Thanks for watching from Crawford County. Hi Michael. Any line of storms during the night? I doubt that we'll get a line of storms like this for the rest of tonight, especially once this kind of pushes through. It's going to stabilize the atmosphere, it's kind of raining itself out, kind of running out of the ingredients. I'm not really expecting another strong line like this to be pushing through tonight. There could be an isolated storm or two out there, but we should really be dry. It's just going to be hot. Thanks, Corinne. Happy Friday. Love it. So looking ahead to the weekend, I made this graphic for the whole weekend. So we have weather warn days that's in place for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. We really do have chances for some showers and storms every single day until 4th of July. No days will be a washout, but we've got so much heat and humidity in the air that one or two of them may turn severe, like kind of how we have out there today. If we get enough kind of uplift with these storms, they could produce some large hail up to quarter size or produce some damaging winds as well. So it's not going to be a washout, but if you're outside over the weekend, of course, you always want to remember when thunder roars go in. You're close enough to really hear the thunder. You're also close enough to get struck by lightning. So just keep that in mind as kind of, if you see any storms throughout the weekend, you really kind of want to try to take them inside until the storm kind of blows out. And then you can go back outside for the rest of the weekend. But it's hot tomorrow and Sunday. Feels like temperatures will be into the triple digits, near 110 degrees. So especially during the peak heating of the day, you really want to take it slow. Tomorrow, if you're going out for that Warner Robins Independence Day celebration, it's going to be very hot on that concrete as well. So it is going to be extremely warm. Monday, it's still going to have feels like temperatures in the triple digits, but we kind of begin the trend downwards. And then Tuesday for actual 4th of July, again, scattered showers and thunderstorms. Not going to be a washout, though. We've just got so much heat and humidity in the air that it just pop-up thunderstorms are pretty easy to kind of get going. And we could also get some of these kind of lines of storms, those mesoscale convective systems, very fancy name for just kind of that cluster of thunderstorms that we're getting right now. So that's really not out of the question. But otherwise, it should be pretty good for the weekend besides some of that heat and humidity. We do now have heat alerts into effect as well. We've got heat advisories over our entire viewing area. What this means is that the heat index values will be above 105 degrees for 2 days in a row. So both days this weekend, we have a heat advisory in place. And so it's going to be pretty hot. I mean, that's kind of the main story, is that it's just going to be warm. It's going to be extremely warm. So this is the heat index for the next few days. Tomorrow and Saturday, near 110. Sunday, or tomorrow and Sunday. Sunday looks to be the warmest at 109. Even heading into Monday, it's still going to be rather hot, but then we kind of cool things back down as we get towards Tuesday and Wednesday. We can definitely handle this heat, but remember some tips that you really do. Make sure if you have any pets, make sure they have a nice cool place to stay, some nice drinking water. If you're taking them for walks, I probably would advise that for most of the next few days, especially on concrete, because the concrete heats up way faster than kind of the grass or anything. And we have shoes that we're able to kind of walk on the concretes, but the paws, they easily can burn with all the heat out there. So if you have pets, make sure they are able to stay cool as well. Never leave kids or pets unattended or in cars for anywhere over like 5 minutes. You also want to stay hydrated. My favorite thing to do is to stay in the air conditioning because it's going to be so hot. And don't really do any yard work, I'd say, this weekend either, because it's just going to be abysmal in terms of that heat. But if anyone has any questions about anything, love to answer it. Love interacting with you all. Yeah, so we still have some of the storms, but I was really hoping we were going to get some rain. I was like, oh, there's these line of storms coming through North Georgia, but it just let me see if I can kind of show you what it looked like over the past 6 hours maybe. So here's what it looked like. This is a while ago. This is about 6 hours ago. This is about 11:30 this morning. I was like, oh, thunderstorms, they're coming this way. I even made a post on social media. I was like, stay aware with the radar. And it gets to about 2 o'clock, and I'm like, okay, oh, well, that doesn't help out a lot. Get to about 2 o'clock, and everything's just disappearing on me. That's fine. Let me turn these off, maybe. I'll just turn it off like this for right now. And then as we got more towards the afternoon, they just literally, the world hates me. It just went whoop, and just missed really all of us entirely. So we're not really going to be getting any relief in terms of the rain today, most likely, once these storms kind of push through. I doubt we're going to have much more rain for the rest of tonight, but we could get an isolated storm, which that's going to be really the only relief to the heat. But again, if we do get some thunderstorms, we could have them turn severe as well. So it's a double-edged sword right now with what's really going on weather-wise. So let me show you this again. If you're headed out down to Warner Robins for the Independence Day celebration, it's going to be really hot, 97 degrees when it starts at 5, feeling like 105 plus. A few scattered thunderstorms on the radar. Again, it's really the double-edged sword. Like, do we want the rain? It's going to help cool us off, but then it's going to be raining while everyone's outside. and they could turn severe again. I think it is looking pretty nice for the fireworks show as the sun begins to set, but there still could be some thunderstorms around. Hopefully everything will be quieted off, or that it won't rain over this area specifically for the fireworks show. Otherwise, it's looking pretty nice for that. And here's how kind of everything pans out in the 10-day with going on. So we've got weather warn days for today, tomorrow, and Saturday. The extreme heat feels like temperatures near 110 degrees, very warm. Take it slow over the next few days. Monday, still rather hot, scattered thunderstorms around. Again on Tuesday, same thing, we'll begin that trend downwards. Tuesday, it's not going to be a washout really like today or tomorrow or Sunday, but we will have that scattered thunderstorm risk around. By next Wednesday, we are becoming more seasonable. Again, a sign of the times really that we just have these chances for showers and storms every afternoon. We're really starting to heat up as we head towards July here. So there's just so many ingredients that can come together when you get that afternoon heating. Just lifts up the air, forms some of the clouds and some thunderstorms. So it is going to be pretty hot, but there is some relief on the horizon as temperatures will begin to kind of become more seasonable next week. Of course, I will have a full report on WGXA News on Fox 24 at 5. And right here, also on YouTube at 5:30 and ABC 16 at 6. I hope you join us. If I don't get to talk to you otherwise, though, have a great weekend and happy 4th of July.